found it very hard to find the hand-in-hand
How
relief.
is it hard?
I don't know. I just
The
did.
telethon, it was on 17 different stations.
I know.
All of the big ones, and then most of the little ones, too.
It was very hard for me because, I watch almost all my television. I watch on my satellite on East Coast feeds, right? So when I got home, when it was time for me to watch it, and I had a lot of action in my house last night. I was finding homes for dogs. Normally I meet at the bank parking lot, and I found homes for 3 dogs yesterday.
Oh, that's cool.
One of them in the bank parking lot. 2 of them I had people come to my house, which is very rare, but they're people that I know. So as I was doing that, I was like, wait, I got to watch the hand in hand. So I turned it on. It's like 7 o'clock. So I turned on my guide, looking for the East Coast feed, and it's a telethon. So I figured it's all night. You know, I figured it's one of those. Like when I was a kid watching the muscular dystrophy telethon with Jerry Lewis, it was on all day. So I turn it on and I can't find it anywhere. I'm like, what? And I look on the West Coast feed and it's on like at 8 or 9 o'clock. And I'm like, oh, wow. So I go to record that. And then at 8 something or 7 something, someone texts me and goes, are you watching Hand to Hand? I'm like, what? What do you mean? Like I had missed it. So I had to watch it at 10 o'clock last night, taping it on my DVR. What'd you guys think?
I watched it. Well, okay, so I was actually scrolling through on Instagram, and I saw Seacrest. He posted a picture, call me. And I was like, wait a second, it's on already? And it was like 6:45. And I go to the TV, and I'm like, it doesn't start till 7 on my TV. I don't know which satellite you have a weird.
It was
weird
7
thing.
here, but it was like 5 o'clock. Wherever they did an East Coast feed live, right?
So before I even I'm like, I wanted to try to call in to get a celebrity.
Me too.
So knowing that it was I'm like, if this is pre-taped, I gotta get on the phone right now.
Right.
So I called before even it started airing where we are, and it was busy. I called a couple times. It was busy, and then it was ringing. And I'm like, oh my God, it's ringing. It's ringing. Who's going to answer? Who's going to answer? And Paula from Alabama answered.
Paula from Alabama.
I talked to Paula from Alabama.
The band Alabama? At least you got the band Alabama?
No, it was just some lady named Paula.
Was she lovely?
And I was like, are you sitting with all the celebs right now? Because I hadn't watched it yet. I didn't see the setup at all. And she's like, oh no, I'm actually in Alabama. And, there's like 4,000 people on the phones tonight. And I was like, that's incredible, Paul. Thank you so much for doing what you're doing right now. And I chatted with her for a second, and I asked her, I was like, hey, do you have a total yet? Just to kind of see where you're at. You probably don't know that yet. And she goes, oh no, last time I think we were around $14 million. I'm like, that's incredible, Paul, because it hasn't even aired here yet where I am.
So you're like, well, then you clearly don't need any of my money.
So what they do is when they re-aired it, I saw the re-airing then. So by the time I see it on regular people TV, all the celebrities are probably gone because it was only 1 hour, right?
No. Yeah, it was only 1
hour.
But they were in New York, they were in Texas, they were in Nashville, they were in LA. So what I think is maybe if you watched the East Coast feed, you maybe saw some different live stuff in New York.
Okay.
Oh, really?
And because they had said live from LA.
Yeah, I saw that
at certain points.
Did you see Matthew McConaughey?
Yes, he was incredible.
Okay.
Yeah.
To me, it was fast. Like it was really cool to see the performances or whatever. But I just wanted them to keep cutting to the celebrities on the phone because I was trying to figure out, are they really talking to real people?
Did you see George Clooney and Julia Roberts handing the phones back and forth?
Switching back and forth. And that's me and my husband were like, are they faking it? They are actors. They could be faking it.
They're talking to people, but man,
how do you know?
They had to be. Well, they had to be.
How do you know they're actors? They're actors. How do you know they're not faking it?
I assume. Well,
did you see the video I posted on my Instagram?
Yeah,
I turned it on, and I actually turned it on for a second when there were people at my house, and it was live, and I saw Oprah with a sign going, call me. I was like, oh my God, Oprah wants people to call her right now. And I go, so I paused it, and I went to get the number, and then when I hit play again, but she was already on the phone with someone, and I was like, I wonder if I could have got a hold of her. But it was like, damn. But I saw Julia Roberts messing around. The only person to me that looked a little out of sorts was Jay Leno.
Oh my gosh, she looked so little.
He was just in the back, oh.
I was so surprised.
What was sort of interesting was cashware for celebrities because it wasn't a red carpet event, right? They're not promoting a movie. So you see The Rock with a full-on beard, which I've never really seen before in his casualness. So he looked really casual. Oprah kind of had glasses on, her hair pulled back, kind of chilling. Julia Roberts with her glasses on, sort of chilling. So it was cashware celebrities, they feel like they could hang with us. That part I kind of dug.
But Justin Bieber was dressed up.
Oh, yeah.
There was
Bieber had a shirt. This is what I was going to Bieber, I love Bieber. And I like how I think Bieber purposely tries to set trends. So yesterday he had his shirt buttoned up, untucked, and he had glasses on and a bandana on. And I think he's trying to start that trend because that's how I wanted to dress this morning. I was like, oh my God, it looks so cool. Oh my God.
I actually have this like headband that's like kind of funky. And it's like, but Justin Bieber's not the one that started that. Like, I think almost like Aerosmith with the whole headband, like that thing hanging down.
He is so massive that he's the person that could start the movement, the bandana movement.
Yes, he could totally bring it back.
I also think Leonardo DiCaprio, no matter what, he's literally, I think, the coolest dude ever. He gets out there, and he made Jamie Foxx is like the second coolest dude ever, and he was with Jamie Foxx, and he made Jamie Foxx look like, step away, like because Jamie Foxx standing next to him all sideways, turned like couldn't get comfortable because Leonardo DiCaprio.
Go ahead, talk. Leonardo
DiCaprio just said whatever he says is like, whoa, man, that is so cool. I thought, did you see Tim McGraw and Faith Hill?
Yeah.
I thought Faith Hill looked a little weird. I wasn't sure what it was. So then my wife, I go, take a look at this real quick, Blake. Look at this, because my wife loves Faith Hill. I can't even tell you the connection her and Faith Hill have. And Blake walks in, she goes, oh my gosh, she had a facelift. She had a facelift.
Really?
And then Faith Hill turns her face, and you can see it really pulled back. She goes, oh my God. She had all she needed to do was some Botox, a little filler. Why'd she have a facelift? I was like, wow, she had a facelift. Wow.
Did she?
I don't know.
I guess I don't I guess I don't see Faith Hill enough to know that she looked that different.
I thought her eyebrows looked a little weird. I don't know if that's a new eyebrow trend.
We'll have to go back and look. I didn't nothing stood out that much to me at that moment. I did wonder, as I was watching like the different celebrities, like how did they pick which celebrity got what row?
Right.
And I thought to myself, are David Spade and Adam Sandler, are they upset that they're in the second row? Or are they like, okay with it because then they don't have to be in the front row like on this...
I think David Spade's second row, but behind George Clooney. So every time they showed George Clooney, there was David Spade.
That's true.
Oh,
David
that's a good
Spade
point.
was
That's
on
a good
purpose.
point.
But then there was a couple of random people that you're like when they volunteer, hey man, you need me here? And they were probably like, oh man.
Your third row.
Yeah. They're probably like, yeah, like, oh God, we got Dennis Quaid on the phone. He wants to be here. Where are we going to put Dennis Quaid?
He was in the second row, though. There was a couple of celebrities in the third row. It was like someone next to Julianne Hough, and I was like, who is that? Like, I had to like pause it. Like, I paused it like 8 times
and
to try to figure out who was who. I don't know.